Hello and welcome back, friends. If you're new around here, I'm Big Gatah. Came looking for the sharpest bets on tennis. You're right where you belong. We've been covering Wimbledon, round two. Now we are jumping into round three. We'll be covering the full draw for tomorrow. So let me know what you're playing in the comments. And as you know, whatever I play is going to be in the pinned comment below. Don't forget to check that. Make sure to like the video as well, and if you're new, sub to the channel, just so you can make sure you get the updated picks as soon as they get uploaded. And if you do feel generous, for any of the free picks, there's a link at the bottom of the pinned comment below if you would like to support. Totally there if you would like to. Up to you. Now, with that being said, how did we do today? Anyone have any winners? The one thing I've been noticing, if you guys are on the channel, we have been getting a bit unlucky with our three legs. So if there's anything that we're going to be doing today, it's cutting a leg off. We took Tommy Paul money line with Ben Shelton set spread, which is still going on, but it's looking pretty good right now. He's up 2.5 sets. And then we took over 3.5 sets for Giron versus Mensik. Man, Tommy Paul came out looking great. 6-1 in the first set. Don't know what happened. This may be the most chaotic Wimbledon ever, I think. It's historically round one, the worst round one that's ever happened. Like, they knocked out so many. The upset percentage in the first round was 40.6%. Just for the men alone. Women, it was 31.6. Together, it was 35.9. Round one. That's a high level. That's a third of the matches are pretty much upsets at Wimbledon the entire day. That's crazy. The Grand Slam. So, we do what we can here. This is not a normal situation. We're going to just make the sharpest picks we can and keep it going like that. Yeah, so let's get into round three today. I think our first guy we have Rublev and Mannarino. Oh, before I do say that, I do want to preface. I did some calculating. There's been about 18 to 23% chaos in this second round across both days. With the remaining draw, there is significantly less of this chaos, around 11 to 12%. So, with that being said, there's how many matches? 2, 4, 6, 8. Got 8 matches tomorrow. Not including the other 2 that got to get finished up from today, right? So we have 8. 10% of 8 is like 0.8. That means one of these got to go. There's going to be an upset somewhere. So who is it going to be? We don't know. At the most, there should be 2 upsets at this point in the draw. At the very most 2. So now we can get into it. Talking about nothing but that Wimbledon. Yes, sir. All right. So now we have Andrei Rublev going against Adrian Mannarino. And this will be, I think, their 5th time playing each other. First time on the grass. Every other time has been on mostly indoor hard courts, but the most recent was 2 years ago on the regular hard courts in Shanghai. Rublev beat him 6-3, 6-0. They are 10 years apart, mind you. About 110 ranks apart as well. The only difference is time. Okay, so Rublev is so far 3-1 this season. Mannarino's 10-4. That's a lot more reps, if you ask me. This could be one of those upsets. But Rublev has been playing pretty spankingly good. People that he's had in his draw have been, I dare say, a bit more challenging, but he hasn't had to play 5 matches. Mannarino is a bit older. He could be getting to his limit. But it's hard to say that when half the draw now is like 30-year-olds or mid-30-year-olds. So Mannarino was looking pretty good against Royer. He did drop a set, but that's all he did. So far in this entire tournament, he's dropped 2 sets. It's pretty promising. Rublev has dropped the same amount of sets in just 2 matches. Mannarino has done the same in the course of 5. So, in their past head-to-heads, even though they were, on hard courts, the most recent one wasn't close. They've always been straight setters from Rublev. Except for the one in 2021 in Moscow, where it went to a tiebreak, actually. He won in a tiebreak. That was the closest he got to getting a set off of him. It was by beating him in a tiebreak. There was no landslide, but it's been too much time, and he's had too many reps on this grass to think that he's not going to get himself a set at least. A set at the very least. And Rublev has been playing well, but he's still someone that, he's there, He may do something. Implode mid-match. He's been really well behaved recently, so it's hard to say that he will implode. He's been seemingly calmer, but it's Rublev, so it is Rublev. So, do with that if you must, and with you will. I think we're going to move on, though. I think I like it going over 3.5 sets, if anything. Maybe first set over 9.5 games, maybe. That's decently priced as well. They're around the same price, around minus 132. I could see First game. Both guys getting four games. Is it reasonable? The first set is seemingly the best set that Mannarino has been putting up against Rublev. So his biggest fight is in that first set. Wouldn't be that mad at that one. Over 9.5 total. All right, we got next. We got Kamil Majchrzak going against Arthur Rinderknech. And man, this one is going to be a bit odd, huh? Rinderknech is still here. The fuck are we going to say about that? This guy is still here. Granted, Garin wasn't supposed to be that big of a threat to him, but he ended up going to 5 sets. The first set he plays tomorrow will be his 10th set at Wimbledon. His 11th set, I'm sorry. He will be starting his 11th set at Wimbledon in his 3rd match. Is this motherfucker tired? That's what we need to know. Is he going to be tired? Majchrzak beat Ethan Quinn in straight sets. Chilling. Sad to see Ethan get clipped like that. Rooting for Ethan. Always our good Americans. Our solid Americans. Yeah, both of these guys have caused upsets, right? And they beat like challenger level players right after. Actually, is Christian Garin a challenger level player? More or less. More or less. So between the two of them, Rinderknech has that nasty serve. Ethan Quinn had about 8 aces on Majchrzak. So, and then Berrettini had 25 and still lost. So him getting aces, definitely not out the question at all. If there's anything I'd bet on in that match, it's aces for Rinderknech. Yeah. That dude's arm has been going insane. It's been keeping him in the fight. Even though he's only getting he got 14 last match. Got 14 last match, but his first match with Zverev, he had 25. And in 5 sets, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of playing to only get off that many. Mind you, in a 5-setter between Pericard and Fritz, they had like 70 between them, or some crazy number like that. It was some stupid number. Yeah, they had 60, 68, 66. Sorry. Between the two of them. 29 from Fritz and 37 from Pericard. I think Rinderknech is up there in the conversation with some of the bigger serves right now. As far as like people that are serving being kept in matches in this draw. So I like him to at least, get some good aces off. I don't know what his line's going to be set at. Let's see if we can find anything on that. Nope, not just yet. So we'll let these books update their markets, and we'll get back to that one. All right, next we have Taylor Fritz going against Alejandro Davidovich Fokina. Let's see. Have they had any head-to-heads before? Probably a few times. Yeah. They played earlier this year, that's right. And a 3-setter at Eastbourne, where he ended up, Taylor Fritz, winning the cup there. So he ended up getting the best of him there, but it has been hot and cold with them. It's like one wins, one loses, one wins, one loses. Fritz did lose to him in straight sets earlier this year in Delray Beach on the hard courts. And he did end up getting a set, or losing a set to him in Eastbourne, like I just said. Something about Taylor Fritz in every match he's been given right now, he has been giving up a set. He's been giving up sets to people with really good serves, though. Fritz is on that level right now where he's looking damn near unplayable. He's looking damn near unplayable, but it's taking him too long to beat people. That's the only reason why I say damn near. The serve is doing its thing, but it's not pushing him through straight sets like a Ben Shelton serve is right now. So just due to their history and how much grit is between them, I can see it going to 4 sets. I can see both of them getting a set, honestly. I mean, uh, Davidovich, Fokina literally just got a set off of him and lost 6-1 in the last set. So I would hope that he, goes to the drawing board and knows that if he sees him on the draw in Wimbledon, he's got to be more prepared for that. And I think he will be. He's got way more in the tank. He's played what, 3 sets less? That could be a full match for some people. So for him, he's won in straight sets so far. So that would be him basically having a whole other match to play that he hasn't had to play. Taylor Fritz is just like Rinderknech has been in nothing but 5-setters this entire time. So do we think we get some Holtz? I think we do. I actually really like the idea of Taylor Fritz giving us setup to Davidovich Fokina. It's decently priced too. Minus 176. That's a good parlay piece. Good 2-man. It's a pretty good 2-man piece. All right, and then let's see who we have next. Looks like we have Nuno Borges going against Khachanov. And it's been some time since they played each other. The one time they did on the clay, it was Khachanov who got the victory there. Back in Roland Garros, it was best of 4. Khachanov just played a 5-setter against Mochizuki. Someone who clearly showed a bit of promise. I didn't get to see any highlights from that match. But Borges got rid of Billy Harris in 3 sets as well. So we have sorry, just giving a good look at this. We have Borges who has lost to Brooksby and Eastbourne, lost to Batista Agu and Queen's Club, and then in Den Bosch he lost to Ugo Humbert. Those are all people that have been kind of known to be doing pretty well on the grass. So just deducing the fact that Khachanov has been one of those people in the conversation this season, this should be a gimme for Khachanov. I think it goes long though. I do. I wonder what a set spread for him would be, like 1.5 for Khachanov. Not bad. Minus 1.5 is a minus 130. So definitely not a bad little piece there. Not mad at that. Set spread for Khachanov. Or over 3.5. I like the set spread for Khachanov at minus 1.5 though. I like that. I think he should get it done. But is anyone getting anything done the way we think they're supposed to? Not in this tournament. But all we can do is go with what we can, you know? Go with what we can. Let's see. right. And then next we have, looks like Nicholas Jarry and João Fonseca. Should be a fun one. The 18-year-old going against the Chilean 29-year-old. Nicholas Jarry's been playing pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Got rid of Holger Rune in 5 sets. Beat TN in straight sets. Made him look like a cakewalk. Fonseca's only dropped a set so far. Beat Fernley and Brooksby. What do the books have for this? This may be a close one. What do they think? Damn, they think Fonseca's gonna win. The books think Fonseca's gonna win. The boy's got grit and he's definitely trying for some shit. He's definitely trying. Hard to say here, huh? Let's see. It's a pressure thing, right? This might come down to pressure. At the very least, I think a set spread for Fonseca. I don't think he gets beaten in straight sets like TN does. Absolutely not. He's shown more grit, but looking at Nick Jarry this season, he's 8-3 on the grass. With 5 more wins than Fonseca on the grass. So, and he's 19-19 across his entire career, and even 50%. Fonseca is 9-8. So, if he loses this one, he will have the same record. If he wins this one, his record's better than Jarry's. It's hard to say here. I mean, what can we think about when it comes to the form itself? This guy's he's only dropped 2 sets, and they were to Holger Rune, a top seed in this tournament. Fonseca's beaten a finalist in Eastbourne. That is not a top seed, though. You beat somebody that lost to a top seed. That don't mean that you can beat a top seed, though. So that's kind of where we're at with this. This could be the upset from the books, from a books perspective. Jarry might be able to get the better of Fonseca here. This could be an experience versus hype thing. Then again, Jarry has been on a kicker. He's beaten 2 big people for his current rank right now. He's cleared off 2 people in the top 100. Does he do it to another one? Does he get rid of Fonseca, who's in the top, about to be in the top 50? The thing is, Fonseca's been beating people in the top 50 already. He beat Fernley in straight sets. That's a strong indicator to me that he might be able to get it done. Fernley's played just as much and has just as decent of a record on the grass as Nick Jarry, and he's significantly younger. I like the chances. I like the chances of Fonseca getting it done. Alrighty, we got 3 more. Battle of the Lefties. Got Mattia Bellucci going against Cam Norrie. Boy, that Cam Norrie. Boy, that Cam Norrie got rid of our beloved Tiafo. Got rid of our beloved Tiafo in second round. Beat him in 4 sets. It was looking so good, and then it wasn't. Then we have Batia Bellucci, who beat Jarry Lehechka. Somebody who I was warning folks that he is weak to lefties, and what happened? He lost to a lefty in straight sets. Hopefully, you guys took Mattia Bellucci for a set. I believe I made that note, or believe I recommended that pick for that match. If I didn't, let me know. If not, whatever. This will be their second head-to-head. They played each other earlier this year on the clay, back in Monte Carlo. Bellucci won. In 3 sets. Cam Norrie's a favorite here. I'm gonna say it like this: the form that we've been seeing from Lehechka, a bit more shocking to have Bellucci in this position than it is to have Norrie in this position, who just beat a Tiafo who played 1 match against Daniel Evans and lost, and then 1 other match and won in straight sets. He said he felt good getting onto the grass this season. He took 2 weeks to be on it, but it's not in-game experience, not professional in-game official experience. So, looking at Bellucci, as far as his reps have been going, he's been getting in his grass reps. He got his first 3 little touches on the grass, lost, in Den Bosch, Birmingham Challenger, and Queen's Club. And then he made it all the way to the second round through qualies in Eastbourne. And now he is looking like he is here for a minute. A double upset if Bellucci wins. He beats the Brit at home, and he's the favorite on the books. It's a double upset. Do we think we get it? I think if Bellucci can beat Lehechka, why wouldn't he be able to beat Cam Norrie? He's beaten him before earlier this year. Cam Norrie does have that serve. Jarry Lehechka's got that serve too, but it wasn't working. Was not working. Percentage-wise, Cam Norrie returns a bit better. But, yeah. Be interesting to see what he does against another lefty. How does Cam Norrie do against other lefties? Let's see. Maybe that might give us a little bit more insight to how he might be performing. Excuse me. So no one recently. Seems like it's been some time since he played against another left-handed person. The only person that it was Bellucci, so A back and forth is definitely up in the air for this one. They shared sets in the last match they played. I don't see why they wouldn't in this one. I can just see Bellucci getting it done here. He's plus 152 to get it done. If he's straight setting the way he's looking like, I like him on a spread. Let's see the set spread for Bellucci. Ooh, plus I like that. Plus 1.5. Set spread for Bellucci plus 1.5. I'm rocking with that. I'm rocking with that. And Bellucci's pretty good, dude. I fuck with him. He's a decent player. Decent player. Hopefully he can give us some promising results. We'll see if we end up playing him tonight. 2 more left. We got Luciano Darderi going against Jordan Thompson. This will be their first head-to-head. Darderi's ranked 59. Thompson's ranked 44. That's 15 ranks between them. Historically, Thompson has way more experience on the grass. He's 71-50. Darderi is 5-8. He went 2-3 so far this season and last season. Doesn't play all that great. Lost to Giron in straight sets at Sitas in 3, and lost to Nick Jarry as well in 3 sets. Beat Arthur Ferry in straights. Unfortunately, I thought I could at least push it to a 4th set, but I guess not. He beats Fulin in 5. Then we're looking at Jordan Thompson. He's beaten Ben Bonzi in 5 and Vic Kopriva in 5 as well. So we have another double 5-setter here on the list, and he's also in his 30s. Do we think he has the energy to go some more? I think he does. I think he does. Jordan Thompson on the money line. It's priced at currently minus 164. Not bad. Not bad at all. He's the favorite to win. I like him to win. I think he should get that job done. That should be a simple walk for him. That's simple, but I think he will get this job done. If it does end up being a match, I can see it going to a 5th set. This guy seems to be playing a lot of 5th setters, so if you're feeling dainty and you want to take it for over 3.5 or over 4.5, by all means. I think it'd be better to get him for a spread, though. If you want to be safe, get him for a plus spread. It's up to you. And last but not least, we have our golden child, Carlitos, going against Jan-Lennard Struff. Struff. Forgive me. So, they've actually played each other 4 times already. Carlos has beaten him 3 years ago in 5 sets in Wimbledon. Alcaraz has definitely been looking a bit shaky. He looked a bit better against Tarvit, but not really, though. I think Struff gets a set against this guy. Call me crazy. If you want to even go as far as... Dude, it's plus 150. Yeah. It's plus 154 for this to go to 3 sets. I like that. I like that. Only because this guy's been able to get a set off of Carlos like every time he plays him. He's played him every year since 2021. He's had a taste of Carlos every year. Every year he gets a set. What are we talking about? This might be the play. Glad we found it. Hopefully he can get it done for us. He's 35 years old. These older dudes have been kind of doing numbers on Alcaraz. We saw that we almost had a set taken from him by Batista Agut back in Queen's Club, and then he just kind of just turned up on him, and then that was that. But that might be the best value I've seen on the board in a few days. This one's screaming at me like, "Hey, I'm here. Play me." So that might be the one I'm leaning on today, guys. We'll see. We'll see. I do like that one a lot, though. Carlos and Struff over 3.5 sets, or Struff to win a set, either or. If Struff gets one, Alcaraz is definitely getting two. So, yeah. That'll be it. That cleans up everything for tomorrow's slate. I can give a good look at what we can be looking out for on Saturday. Tomorrow is the 4th of July for our Americans. Happy Independence Day. Hopefully you get some drinks in you, some good hot doggage. I know I'm going to be grilling, chilling, killing while I'm watching some tennis. All right, so for the rundown for Saturday, we got Nakashima going against Sonego. We have Demonar going against Holmgren. I think it ends for Holmgren there, honestly. But Demonar has not been that great on the grass. So, we'll see. We have Khachanov going against Djokovic. Got Sinner going against Martinez. That might be another one. Then we have Dimitrov going against Offner. Then we have Munar going against Silic. And Kaboli against Mensik. And that will be it. So, put in the comments, please. Let me know what you guys are thinking about playing for tonight or for tomorrow. I'll be looking forward to it. God, it's been a weird Wimbledon. Apologies to you guys for these slips that are just missing by one leg every time, whether it's a 2-leg or a 3-leg. Hopefully you're taking the advice and you're straight betting the decently valued picks. You'll still be getting some money that way. What else I got for you guys? Nothing much, but peace and love here in Greece. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Happy Independence Day. It's Big Gatah. Sharp bets. We'll get him in. Comeback is now.